What would you do if you discovered that your doctor was only treating the symptoms of your ADHD while ignoring the real biological causes? The recent science is clear. People with ADHD do have an attention deficit. They have excess oxidative stress, damaged mitochondria, low brain, blood volume, and impaired neuroplasticity. These are the four horsemen of the ADHD apocalypse that no drug can fully address. And the most surprising thing, the medicine may be making your problem worse in the long run. After decades of suffering, I discovered a 7-day biohacking protocol that transformed my mental capacity. Using this same protocol, I was able to increase my income by 40% in the last year, simply because I was finally able to finish projects that I had previously abandoned halfway through. This protocol uses techniques from recent research that less than 1% of ADHD experts are applying, but which may soon be regulated by the pharmaceutical industry. Imagine who you would be today if your brain had been functioning at its peak from the beginning. Now stop imagining, because that person may still exist. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step plan to reverse these four mechanisms and regain control of your brain. Within the first 2 days, your mind will feel clearer. By day 5, your productivity will double. By day 7, people will notice the difference in you. As happened with John, who sent me Anderson. In 5 days, my productivity increased by 300%. My boss asked if I was taking anything new. The history of ADHD is interesting. First came stimulant medications, then came diagnosis. Doctors experimented with brain-stimulating drugs and found that they helped people with concentration problems, so they needed a name for the condition. ADHD was born. But let's go beyond labels. I'm not here to debate whether ADHD exists or not, nor to criticize medications that work for many people. What I want to share is the why behind these behaviors, and how we can optimize our brain naturally. Immediately stop doing these 3 things that make your ADHD worse, relying exclusively on medication without addressing the biological causes, consuming refined sugars that increase oxidative stress, and trying to force your mind to work against its natural neurological design. The key to understanding ADHD lies in chronic stress and its devastating impact on the brain. Acute stress is positive. It keeps us alert and improves our cognitive ability. It is an evolutionary survival response. But chronic stress, it's a completely different story. Excess cortisol completely disrupts brain chemistry, increases excitatory neurotransmitters such as glutamate, decreases calming neurotransmitters like serotonin, and GABA alters gene expression. The result? A brain in a constant state of hypervigilance and exhaustion. I'll show you exactly how you can replicate these results even if you've tried everything else. Because this protocol attacks the root causes that most experts completely ignore. There are 4 concrete ways in which chronic stress contributes to symptoms associated with ADHD. 1. Oxidative stress. Imagine thousands of tiny toxic particles circulating through your brain, damaging cells. It's like a crazy pinball that destroys everything it touches. 2. Decreased blood volume. Stress affects the hormones that regulate water and sodium retention, reducing blood volume. Less blood equals less oxygen to the brain. 3. Damage to mitochondria. Motion drawn are the powerhouses of your brain cells. Your brain consumes 25% of your daily energy. When they are damaged, your mental capacity plummets. And the 4th mechanism I discovered is so controversial that it completely changed my view on ADHD. I'll reveal it in a few minutes, after explaining how the first 3 impact your daily life. The good news? These processes are reversible. I'm going to share a 7-day protocol that will optimize your brain function and dramatically reduce ADHD symptoms. DO1. Detox. Do cortisol contrast baths to increase dopamine by 500% for 7-8 breathing. To activate the parasympathetic system, cut out caffeine after noon to normalize circadian rhythm. Day 2. Mitochondrial replenishment. 16-hour intermittent fasting to activate autophagy. CoQ10 and PQQ supplementation to optimize energy production. Morning sun exposure without sunglasses for 10 to 15 minutes. Day 3. Dopamine optimization. High-intensity workouts for just 7 minutes. Tyrosine and fasting. Elimination of processed and ultra-processed sugars. Day 4. Blood volume restoration, strategic hydration. Physical posture to improve cerebral circulation, foods rich in electrolytes. Day 5. Combat oxidative stress, strategic antioxidants. Anti-inflammatory supplements, breathing technique for cerebral oxygenation, day 6. Neuroplasticity reprogramming, cross-motor, coordination exercises, single-point meditation for 12 minutes, sequential tasks of increasing complexity, day 7. Integration and consolidation, evaluation of results and personalized adjustments, sustainable plan to maintain earnings now. Let's reveal the fourth mechanism that changed my understanding of ADHD. 4. Negative neuroplasticity of your brain creating new connections and growing. Chronic stress does the opposite. It speeds up brain aging and decreases its efficiency. The shocker? Research from the Institute of Neuroscience in London has shown that this process starts to reverse itself in just 72 hours when you apply the right methods. What makes this approach so effective is that we are not just treating symptoms, but restoring the fundamental biological mechanisms that have been compromised. Most people with ADHD try to solve the problem by more coffee, more productivity apps, more demands, and self-blame. We need to understand that ADHD is not a character flaw or lack of effort. It is a brain fighting a biochemical storm. When you normalize stress circuits, optimize your mitochondria, restore neurochemical balance, your brain can finally function as it was designed. A study conducted by Stanford University showed that when just one of these mechanisms was optimized, brain activity in regions responsible for focus and planning returned to near normal within just 1 week. Imagine the potential transformation when you optimize all four simultaneously. ADHD doesn't have to be a life sentence. With the right tools, you can transform your productivity and mental clarity. This 7-day protocol is the result of years of research and personal experimentation. It's the same system that has helped Silicon Valley executives multiply their productivity without relying on increasingly powerful stimulants. If you are tired of trying methods that only mask the symptoms, this protocol attacks the biological roots of the problem. If you identified with this video, leave a like so that the YouTube algorithm can share this information with more people who are suffering unnecessarily. My name is Anderson, and here at Superior Instinct, we are committed to bringing you the most advanced neuroscience and biohacking strategies to help you awaken your full potential. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to be notified when I publish the next video with advanced techniques that complement this 7-day protocol. The power is within you. Unleash your superior instinct.